Okay, so a little background on this poem. A study found that plants feel pain, like actual pain. So I didn't write this poem, but this poem was inspired by that plants feel pain. So this is A Vegetarian's Nightmare by Baxter Black. Ladies and diners, I make you a shameful, degrading confession, a deed of disgrace in the name of good taste. Though I did it, I meant no aggression. I had planted a garden last April and lovingly sang it a ballad, but later in June, beneath a full moon, forgive me, I wanted a salad. I slipped out and fondled a carrot, caressing its feathery top. With the force of a brute, I tore up the root. It whimpered and came with a pop. And then laying my hand on a radish, I jerked and it left a small crater. Then, with the blade of my true value spade, I exhumed a slumbering tater. Celery I plucked, I twisted a squash. Tomatoes were wincing in fear. I choked the romaine, it screamed out in pain. Their anguish was filling my ears. I finally came to the lettuce as it cringed at the top of the row. With one wicked slice, I beheaded it twice. As it writhed, I dealt a death blow. I butchered the onions and parsley. My hoe was all covered with gore. I chopped and I whacked without looking back. Then I stealthily slipped in the door. My bounty lay aching and dying, so I drowned them to snuff out their life. I sliced and I peeled as I thrashed, and they reeled on the cutting board under my knife. I violated tomatoes so their innards could never survive. I grated and ground so they made not a sound. Then I boiled the tater alive. And I took the small broken pieces I had tortured and killed with my hands and tossed them together heedless of whether they suffered or made their demands. I ate them. Forgive me, I'm sorry. But hear me though I'm a beginner. Those plants feel pain, though it's hard to explain to someone who eats them for dinner. I intend to begin a crusade for plants' rights, including chickpeas. The ACLU will be helping me too. In the meantime, please pass the blue cheese.